Welcome to the Windows Computer and Technology channel, and a few of you have asked me to talk about and give my opinion on the LastPass security breach. So, LastPass is one of those services that is giving you the possibility of being a password manager. It takes the, effort of remembering your multiple passwords and making it an easier way to just log in to whatever website and services that you do every day. It's especially useful when you have tons of accounts that you need to remember everything, and passwords today need to be really complex. So LastPass had a data breach. They had several data breaches actually. LastPass had a data breach back in 2015. They had something happen in 2017. They had something last summer. They said that customer data was not affected. It turns out in the latest update of December that the data breach that happened is actually impacting customer data, and there's a lot of information that's stolen. And so what is the important thing to do? What is it that you have to be aware of since LastPass having that problem? Well, the first thing about this is I would not hesitate. I never accept reassuring, information. So, especially from a company that's been breached so many times, it's almost a joke. I would say that the first thing to do is any account that you have, it will be a complex thing, but any account that you have that you stored in LastPass password manager, go through the effort of changing passwords everywhere. I think even though they say that for the most part the passwords are encrypted and should not be a problem, the bad guy shouldn't see it. I don't care. You can't trust somebody that's been in a data breach for so long. So change your password everywhere. Every account that you had in LastPass. It's a tedious effort. I know it's going to be something tough, but do it. I think it's the best thing that you can do, first of all. Second of all, what else to look for? That will be the thing. The biggest problem that you'll find is the problem of having information that will actually be used for phishing scams, phishing attempts, brute force attempts, all sorts of these weird ways of trying to get into accounts. They did get all your personal detail, phone numbers, postal address, full name. They've got the websites that you visit, which is a lot because not only, even if they don't have the password, they're going to pretend to be whatever website you are visiting. So if you had the password for Outlook, for example, they're going to pretend to be Microsoft trying to say, well, something's wrong with your account, and it's going to look like Outlook, but it won't be. They're going to pretend to be LastPass, saying, oh, well, we had a data breach, but click here to, change your personal info. They're going to pretend to be whatever website that you visit. And that could be by email, but they have your phone number. They might be calling you on the phone saying, hey, we're from LastPass, we're from Microsoft, we're from... Understand that you have to be aware of that. And that nobody, it's very simple, never give any info. Nobody calls you or sends an email asking you to give very personal data. Only scammers do that. So that's where you got to be aware of that information. So that's the biggest problem, and hopefully you're not using the same password everywhere. So make sure that you're doing something good, and remember, passwords today, complex mix of characters, letters, and if possible more than 12 characters long. I know it's a pain in the tuchus, but you know, that's the way it is today to stay safe. It is unfortunate. Does that mean that using password managers is something not to do? Look, I'll be very fair. I've never used a password manager for this simple reason that I thought one day one's going to be hacked and all hell's going to break loose. And I manage it myself. I manage my passwords myself in a way that I know that I can easily, you know, and if I forget it, the way that everything's set up, if I forget it, I'll do two-factor authentication and checks with my phone. But I don't think it's necessarily a cause not to use password managers, but it's a serious warning. I think that all of these services come with a possibility of, you know, hacking and having bad guys or hackers get into personal information from these companies. It's there, and I said it many times over the last few years. I have the impression that companies are not getting the fact that you need to be more serious about data breaches. So that's pretty much what I have to say about LastPass data breach. If you enjoy my videos, please subscribe, give us thumbs up. Thank you for watching.